Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and let's watch some perhaps creepy videos, perhaps not. Ghost videos so incredible you won't believe they're real. Yeah, I probably won't. Let's go!
The technological advances in audiovisual recordings that has been achieved recently has called into question a large amount of inexplicable footage. Videos that are immediately discarded due to its level of impact and spectacular nature. Although, among them, there are also clips that I have personally analyzed in depth, in which, up to now, I have not found any arguments that rule out their veracity. Will you dare watch them? Well then stay. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present ghost videos so incredible you won't believe they're real. Number 5. The man you see now on the screen is a driver who works with the Uber mobile application. He was the one who sent us this recording to study it. He tells us that a couple of nights ago, he was parking his vehicle after a client canceled his trip on a cold and rainy night. At that exact moment, something completely terrifying is caught on camera. Observe.
I don't know where to look. Aww. Okay. Oh shit. That's creepy, but I call fake, as always.
It was not until the next day, when seeing these images, he realized that something was in the back seat the entire time. A being with a creepy appearance that, according to speculation, may have entered the vehicle after dropping off a passenger in a remote, rural area. The man, completely terrified, tells me that after this experience, it is very difficult for him to continue working as an Uber driver. Could what you see in the image be a ghost?
No.
Tell me what you think.
It looks to me as if it's a person wearing a mask with two little LED eyes, coming up and putting his hand there and then quickly ducking down again. Because, I mean, especially here you can see, like, that's the face, or the head rather, and there's the hair. Here's the mask with the two eyes, and there's an ear.
Number 4.
But then that could just be my interpretation. Or that just is my interpretation. Yeah.
We continue with a disturbing recording that was sent to me by Victor Centurion, a faithful subscriber from Paraguay, who mentions that the footage that you will see next was captured in a cemetery in his country. Without specifically mentioning its location, he says that in this cemetery, it's becoming very common to witness phenomena as strange as this.
The cross won't stand. When I was a kid, I had some little toy. I don't remember what exactly it was. It was some kind of... Was it some kind of wind-up toy, maybe, that would wobble around like that? Like some animal, or... I don't know, but that's what that reminds me of. So some weird toy that just wobbles around. I mean, it could be that the little platform that the cross is mounted on is just very crooked, and therefore it won't stand straight or still, and it'll just I don't know, catch more momentum the more it moves, something like that. If that's not it, then I have no explanation for it. It is weird. See, now it just stood there. So maybe the little platform is uneven, and the tile it's standing on is uneven, or there's some kind of magnet underneath it. Because when she put it on the right tile, it stood still perfectly, and then the video was over. See? It just stopped there perfectly, so there has to be something.
In his email, he emphasizes that he does not want to reveal the exact place where this phenomena occurred, to protect the tranquility of the area. However, he also points out that the people who come to see their relatives are frightened by these unexplainable manifestations, which worries visitors, workers, and administrators of the religious field. What's happening in this cemetery? Leave it in the comments. Number 3.
It doesn't look straight though. And now he puts it down and it's perfectly straight, or flat rather, the surface.
As I mentioned at the beginning, on the internet all kinds of videos abound. Many of them are recordings like this one, which due to their images become tremendously popular. In fact, there were several subscribers who sent me this video to review and analyze its paranormal level. Unfortunately, this is a fake recording, created simply to entertain. Yes, it may be scary, but from a vast distance, you already know that nothing of what you see is real. Videos of this type clearly attract a lot of attention. Even some credulous people described it at the time as the strangest paranormal event of this year. However, for me, the truly strange and paranormal thing that has actually been repeating itself this year are the well-known invading lights. Since I did my research on them, such recordings have not stopped coming. Lights that without a known light source are present inside houses or other buildings, as if they were exploring or looking for something. In fact, in this particular recording, the light seems to illuminate the areas where it passes.
From the movement of the light, it looks as if some person is moving it. Yeah.
Something that allows us to think that it is real and not CGI. As I mentioned,
well, I mean, double exposure. I wouldn't quite know how to do that though. I don't know how to work. I've never worked with green screen, so I don't know if that is possible, but my guess would be some person in a green screen or a green suit, these complete body suits, handling a not necessarily even a flashlight, just some larger torch, and then we take I don't know, do we even need double exposure then, or can we just do one recording with the green suit? That person will not be seen. I don't know. As I said, I haven't worked with green whatever yet. That would be the most logical explanation to me. And then, of course, it's a real recording and a real light, and you would have the illumination of the light. You just don't see the person handling it, but the way it moves, it's too too human, too man-made, or too, yeah, just too.
The areas where it passes, something that allows us to think that it is real.
It doesn't look
And
floaty
not
enough in
CGI.
that case here.
As I mentioned, to my surprise, footage like these continue to arrive by the dozens to my email.
Yeah, but look at here. Look at this whole area under the light. There's something about that light. That is not just the illumination of the light. There is some handling thingy, like a pole or something that gives off this pixely looks. There, to me, there's work has been done on that video. Plus, look at everything else. It's such a bad camera quality, as always.
Footage like these continue to arrive
here,
by the
down there.
dozens to my email. Why are these demonstrations being so recurrent? What is behind all this? Let me know your theories.
I think it's man-made.
Number 2.
I don't know how yet, but I'll figure out sometime, some way. You see, I'm sure there's tons of videos on YouTube on how to fake these ghost videos, but I don't want to watch them and spoil the fun. I want to figure it out by myself and try some shit by myself before I go into these videos explaining it all, and then I'll turn pro in faking those videos. Let's not go too far ahead.
The following corresponds to an unfortunate traffic accident captured by a security camera on the island of San Pedro, Belize, a place where the use of golf carts has become widespread as a means of transport.
Oh, but they're
in
not
the image,
safe.
you can see the exact moment in which the collision occurs,
I don't want to
leading
see
to the
that.
unfortunate death of a young woman as a result.
Then I especially don't want to
Do you
see
know
it.
what the scariest thing is? After the accident, one of the survivors was asked what had caused it, to which she replies that they saw a child running across the street, something they assume caused them to lose control. However, this video hides something else.
They're not gonna show the accident now, are they? I don't. Oh god, no! I don't even want to. No. No, sorry, I'm not watching that. That person is still lying there. I don't want to see it. I've seen too much on the internet. I've seen shit that still haunts me, and I don't want to.
Just
more
moments
of that.
after the crash, from the overturned car, the figure of a child appears who does not seem to have any injuries, as if nothing had happened,
I'm just
and who
seeing the
mysteriously disappears
the little
in the
corner
shadows
there.
of the night. Do you know what the most shocking of all is? According to some residents of the sector, a minor similar to the one in the image had been run over by one of those same vehicles a couple of months ago. An accident that cost him his life, and that coincidentally occurred in the same place. Unfortunate tragedies, where it is said that unknown forces were involved. Number 1.
Yeah.
We finished
Sorry,
this video
I-
with a disturbing clip sent by Jacob, when his email tells us that one night while he was walking towards his home, he found a strange plastic doll lying on the ground. It seemed curious to him because of its strange appearance, so he decided to take it home. He points out that he later gave it to his aunt, who was a lover and collector of these types of objects,
Is
so
it
he
haunted?
assumed that he wouldn't see it again. He never imagined that his aunt would send him footage that he will never forget. Pay attention.
Oh, good God. I would have. I would have never taken that doll. That looks creepy by itself. Jeez, though. Hell
Jacob
no.
claims that this doll was made entirely out of plastic. It did not have moving parts anywhere, least of all in its eyes.
I was just gonna say, but there are those dolls that close their eyes, but usually when you lie them down, lie them down. When you put them down, oh no, that's something else. You know what I mean? And then they close their eyes, and then when you take them back up, they open them. But that didn't quite look like that. Now, did it?
So the video that his aunt recorded is completely inexplicable. She also makes it clear that she barely knows how to record with her cell phone.
I was just gonna. That was funny. That was gonna be my next question. How old is the aunt, and how good is she with technology? I mean, she screamed, but
So the idea of a possible intervention in the image is completely discarded. How is this possible? Let me know what you think of this and the other footage presented in the comment box.
Well,
because this video has come to an end.
Well,
my name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
I have to learn to let other people talk, even if it's just a video. But I keep talking over them and interrupting people in real life too. Well, not that I've been doing much talking to anyone. Never mind. Yeah, that doll, I don't know. Either it's completely fake and they just say that about the aunt, that she has no clue and she just played along and they edited it in the eyes later, or maybe that doll did have some kind of eye closing function and maybe it was stuck, or I don't know. I'm more for the first thing, that is just completely fake. And they just used the poor aunt to scream and pretend the eyes moved or something like that. Oh yeah, this is finished anyways. And yeah, that accident, no, I don't want to see that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm just not tough enough for that. Not, at least not, no, not currently. I never. I've always been a very, very, very curious person. So, yeah, I regret looking up some things on the internet. One of the earliest, can't think of the word, but it was, when was it? Early 2000s, I found rotten.com. And if you've been there, I don't know if the page still exists, but if you've ever stumbled across it, you know what it is. If you've never heard of it, don't go looking for it. As I said, I don't know if it still exists. Yeah, it was an experience. It was bad, at least for me. And since then, I've seen many other things that still kind of haunt me. It's one thing if I watch horror shit, movies and stuff like that, because I know they're fake. And that's why I prefer movies with monsters and vampires and zombies and shit like that. But there was a time when they made what was it called? Torture porn? Saw and Hostel. And that was too real for me. Not real in the sense that it could happen, but just, it was... I mean, Hostel, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. I mean, there's a lot of sick people out in this world. There's a lot of rich people out in this world, Anyone remember the movie Surviving the Game? That's more creepy than a whole lot of never mind. I'm getting off topic again. But yeah, I just don't like creepy shit that's too realistic, like movies with psychos who kidnap and torture people, shit like that. That is too real, because there's a whole lot of psychos out there. But monsters are fine, but accidents and shit like that, no. Never mind. I'm starting to get a headache. You guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you, I don't know, choose whatever you want. Have a great day or a great night, and see you in the next video. Bye.